Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft PvP. And today in this video I was gonna be, showing you guys my band settings, Vulkan settings, mods, like basically everything that you would need to know to get better at Minecraft. Crystal, UAC, like every single thing. Also, new texture packs. If I would show them to you. Any of my texture packs shown in this video, leave a comment down below and I will happily reach out to you and give them out. It's not a big thing. I think you can also just find them. Like these are the ones that I'm using right now. There's just galleries, purple glowstone and crystal tweaks. And then these are the ones that I'll be showing you guys later in the video. I'll also be showing you my client and just overall settings, starting with video settings. If you use Vulkan mod, you're gonna have to copy these. Never cap your FPS, by the way. It is probably the worst thing that you can do. Why is it not capping my FPS? What the hell? Oh. Should I try to play a match like this? Oh wait. So always just keep it on unlimited. Never try to cap it. Yep, it's better not to cap it because that actually puts more stress on a GPU than just leaving it how it is on unlimited. It gives a room to actually try rather than, oh yeah, I should be doing this number specifically, I should not go under or over. No, it's gotta let it roam free, have space. I don't play on full screen because if I try, my thing will go mad. I play windowed mode, VSync off, FPS, AFK. Always do GI scale 3. It is the cleanest. I don't know who plays on. Did I put 1? What did I put? Auto. Who plays on auto? You should play on auto, guys. Yeah. I have a 34-inch monitor, by the way. Yeah, just do not play on anything other than free. Unless you have a small monitor, then I would No, if you have a small monitor, it's just gonna make it even worse. On 1, who the hell? 2, just did not put 2. 2 is also kind of weird. So yeah, 3 is the perfect, honestly. What is this? I guess you can totem really fast. Okay, now I'm kidding, don't never use that. 3 is the cleanest, the smoothest. Maybe it'll be kinda hard at the start because the hard is kinda smooth and maybe the totems. Because I used to play on 3 and I used to be like, yeah, it's perfect. I'm never gonna change it. Yeah, right. But now I go a lot better as, yeah. Let's move on. Yeah, so just copy all of these. Brightness 90, attack indicator crosshair, auto save indicator on, graphics. Always max graphics unless you have a potato PC, which I do, but it still runs a lot. Check better threaded, preset custom, texture factory none, turn all of these. These two, no, this and this, just make it so you have a little laggier. For example, this you probably won't be able to tell because I'm only one by him, but in survival worlds or in any other type of, there we go. I forgot to turn it on. I don't know how to explain it. You can tell it looks a little bit different. Oh, maybe that's just my eyes. No, it does look a little bit different. I don't know if I'm just schizophrenic or something, but basically when you're in survival modes or any other type of modes, and there's multiple biomes, just kind of, it's so weird. It's basically it does what it says. It just blends in the biomes and makes the FPS go boom boom, you know? It doesn't make it blow up, it's just, okay. Yeah, so keep that off, keep the 2121. Smooth lighting, you can have it on, doesn't really do anything, just kind of makes the gameplay smoother. C3 leaves on, it makes you get a lot more FPS because C3 leaves are really annoying when it comes to survival worlds. Basically, it just adds even more texture in the world without it really using anything. Clouds off, you don't need them. Particles minimal. You're gonna have texture packs for this, so it doesn't really matter. Texture filtering none, and that was it. Chunk rate down 0.75. Entity shadows off. Generally keep this off, the worst thing they can have. This entity distance 3.25, minimap levels 2, weather effect radius 5, and show renegade 5. This, as you can see by the thing, it says high, but you can keep it on normal, and boom, all of it on. It says high, performance impact high, but actually makes your performance even better. Change by defense auto to on off auto. I think this is default as well. Not there. Into my music and sounds. This is what I use. Probably don't even need it. Controls, mouse settings. That is 100%. That is a default. You can copy that. I sprint toggle, sprint Windows 7. Keybinds. You can pause. I'm just gonna go by really slowly. By the way, some of these are random, so don't mind it because I don't even use like 9% of them. I will show you my keybinds and more like in advance. And then my fan is button 4. That was it. My chat settings, this is it. You can pause the video and copy it. Accessibility settings. Yep. Credits and attribution, that does not matter at all. Resource packs, as I said, you can just leave a comment down below and I'll reach out to you and I'll give them to you if you had this code happily. FV95, that'll be it for that. Okay, so these are all my modes that I use. Again, you can pause the video. I will also go in endgame and explain them more precisely. You can stop the video and look at them. Alright, so now we're in game and Auto Optimizer just gives you 0 delay. Apple Skin just shows you the thing. Auto Sprint Fix, whenever you think that you're sprinting and you're not, this will fix that. Better Hit Frag is literally just a mod. If you have high ping, you can turn it off and on, and set this little thing to the MS that you have. Roughly, I have 30 MS. Also, you can do this. This is nothing. It's just utility audio and render. From this, not allowed in Tetris, so don't use it. But you can use this. You can also copy it if you want to. But again, my own opinion. And I don't know. Client-side crystals just make your crystals a lot better. Clumps, just clump swaps together. I mean, you can read it right here, so it doesn't really matter. And there's the consumption. For dynamic crosshair, you can just go ahead and copy these if you like. The style and the tweaks. That'll be it for dynamic crosshair. Dynamic FPS, just reduce resource usage. Entity cooling, Ferrite core. This is the Ferrite core, and where is it? Immediately fast, but there's no here. Work extremely well together. FPS display just for the FPS slow thing here. Gamma utils just full brightness. Hero bar for I don't really. This is not for this for nothing. I just use Keto's practice map. Immediately fast. There we go. I couldn't find it. Inventory HUD is for this. Oh shit. It's for the HUD thing. I can also turn it on and off, but I don't know the button. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. There's also more to inventory HUD. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. You can find it right there. Vertical mode. Make it smaller, alpha, animated. You know, you can mess around with it yourself. I just keep it like this because it's probably the cleanest. Let me just make sure that I haven't messed with anything. Yep, okay, I have not. Yeah. And then Krypton, this is also really good because it just helps with overall latency. Lithium, probably, I think it is probably the most known mod when you get mods. Marlos Crystal Optimizer, again, works good with client-side crystals. I mean, it says it in the thing as well. Minecraft, the perfect. Mod many, what you see right here. Packet Fixer, just, how do I say this? When there's too many sounds, like, when sounds bug out, this is what you need. Shield fixes for zero delay, for example, when you hold up your shield. You know, there's like a low delay when you pull up your shield. But with shield fixes, there's none of that. And also shield statuses. Shulkerbox tooltip, I'll show you this, but it's kind of, you know, kind of says it underneath what it does. Simple voice chat, small hands, it's just, yep, I think you get the point. Totem highlight just gives it blue highlight. I actually don't really know. Highlights the totem while dying as player slot. I don't think it does it? Oh, it does. My bad. Wait, I have too many mods, bro. Totem counter just shows the. Yep. Yuki's armor HUD, then Voxelip, you need this for this, and then Vulcan mode. Now, with Sodium, there's a really big conflict. What's better, Sodium, Vulcan, or another one, which I completely forgot. But I know there's another one. Vulcan is the best one, in my own opinion. I go, again, I was gonna do this, see for a few seconds. 757, last one I got. I told you, my past one was 2045. I think something like that. I don't remember. Sodium, I can barely get 300 when I do the thing. So, and the other one, I really never tested it. Now, that was with this. So I showed you my mods, my settings. I explained what every single mod does. I'm gonna talk a little bit about clients like Feather, Modorinth, Luna, Bad Lion. Never use Bad Lion or Feather. Luna is okay. I have a friend who gets very similar results to Luna and Modorinth. But he does prefer Modorinth because apparently to him, it gives him a lot less, just like it's a lot smoother and has seen an improvement in FPS and gameplay wise. So again, Modorinth wins. I've tried Luna, not my favorite. It's good, gives a smooth gameplay, but for my own opinion, just not what I would be looking for. You know, before I switched to Modorinth and I was on Feather, I fucking never reached 200. Even though I do remember one video where I posted and I did reach 200 FPS, but that was when I had like, you know, which if you didn't know, this is what it looks like. This is what I used to use before, and it was generally like, it was the pack that I started with. I do not have crystal tweaks on. Like I can't crystals fast. Yeah, I almost just killed myself. So always try new packs. Always try new packs because I can barely totem this, and I'm really good at toteming. Well, no. The axe looks kind of weird as well. Shield is nice. It's kind of very small. Like, I don't know. Just like everything looks really weird. Especially the totems. I really hate the totems on this. Like, tell me what's cleaner, that or this. But again, that's in my own opinion. So if you guys want to argue with it, go ahead. Cause, you know, I obviously have even more packs. I mean, you saw how many I have. So, yeah, if you want any, just tell me, bro, and I'll hook you up. Right, I would hop on Feather to show you guys how bad my FPS is, that I genuinely not bothered. Also, Feather has switched to Dawn. It's not Feather client, it's Dawn client, which I think is the biggest piece of bullshit ever. Cause tell me why people are why did they switch to Dawn, dog? Like, it was so nice when it just had classic old Feather, simple design. Nah, bro, they had to ruin it. Well, I'm gonna also go in there about inventory and inventory layout. I'm gonna use the Vantis pack for this because it's cleaner and you guys can see better. So I'm gonna go about the hotbar placement and explain low by low. We're just gonna start with the sword. This you can really have it anywhere. Sword, gaps, a shield, and pals you can have anywhere, I think. But crystals and obi, you always need to have crystals first and then obsidian, because of how the hotbar works. If it detects an item, this is from Marlow, by the way. Like I don't need this. Yeah, so I was gonna explain if you guys don't know. Basically, if it's how the hotbar works. If you have obi first, oh, I can't even do it. That's all. It won't be. You're gonna have a lot more delay when it comes. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you try out for yourself, you know what I mean. Just try have obi first and then crystals, and then you see what I mean. It's just like such a little delay that makes such a big difference in actual competitive matches. It's just how the hotbar works, how it counts, like how it's supposed to be. That's why you should always have obi last and then first crystal. Like this is my crystals for E, then my obsidian is for F. And then anchors is pretty easy as well. You can probably tell what I'm gonna say. Always have anchors first. It's because if you try to put, for example, this, it won't be as fast. Like also, if, how do I explain this? You need to have, so this is V, right? Look at your keyboard right now, or V. Then it's C, then it's X. Switch this around. X, then it's C, then it's V. See a difference? I have all three together. Also, when you do this, when you have like this, you always have like almost zero delay. Especially if you use crystal tweaks, there will never be a delay when it comes to your anchors. Okay, what am I trying to show off right now? Alright. Yeah, so that's how hotbar works. Always just keep crystals, anchors, glowstone. So anchors, glowstone, and totem will always be in a sync. what am I gonna do? Because I'm always gonna have to do XCV whenever I want a crystal. I mean, anchor. So always have it like that. Always have it in a sync. You get it? It's that easy. Just do not mess up this order, especially when it comes to anchors. Now crystals, just honestly get what you feel like the most. What you like the most. You can also just do /train. Okay. I haven't gotten, a new mouse yet, so I'm still using my old ones. Yeah, also I use Apple PvP to train details, so okay, doesn't matter. It's not about me, it's about you. Okay. Yeah, so always having this order. Always. And then I'm gonna go back to inventory right now. Also have double blast for always. Inventory. Really important knowing where you're gonna put your totems. And for example, Elytra, I can always have it here and switch really fast. Cause I already know how it is. Also I do mess up sometimes, leave me alone. Alright. Also sense is really important when it comes to inventory. For example, if you get items in your inventory, you should be able to quickly just well, I can't really do it because my sense is kind of slow, I would guess, but yeah, so always have what you like the most, like Elytra, always have it top in one of the corners, and then it comes axe. So right here you can either have axe or I don't know, crossbow. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I always like to keep axe here because whenever, let's say, like he's doing this and then boom and then boom. You get it? Yeah, you get it. You're smart. So if you want, you can copy this and then just make sure not to offhand with, switch it with an underpile or whatever you have here. Now when it comes to your pickaxe, if you have one, just keep it here. I feel like it's very easy to get to it and it doesn't really matter. And when it comes to your mace, I usually just keep it right here, so I can do this really fast. Or when it comes to other kits, like drain kit, I have it here. That was just not what I was trying to do. So I can go like this, and then kinda still slow at drain kit, but working on it. Don't worry. Also don't mind this kit. This is an abomination of a kit, by the way. Alright, let's go back to Eva. Yeah, so you should always remember a pattern when it comes to your inventory. You should always know what's in your inventory. That's why I like to have inventory HUD, because without it I would not be as good. That was pretty much the whole guide. If I'm being honest, I told you everything I could. Gave you my mods for better FPS. I showed you my mod room. I even explained why the client is better. I showed you my settings, my hotbar. If you want any of my resource packs, just let me know in the comments. And I'll give you my Discord and you can add me. And I'll give you the packs happily. Yay! Alright, but if you enjoyed this video and found most of this, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.